All right, a new week. It's Monday, the 18th. What I wanted to cover today, among other things, the cabinet has been rough sanded, and we got her down pretty close to clean wood. We're gluing up some of the holes in the thing for the screws that they used for the back that didn't come with the radio because it doesn't exist anymore. I guess somebody took it off and never put it back on. And we got the holes plugged and for the screws, and we'll be using new screws. I'm going to make a new back. I got to go to the depot today and pick up some masonite because I don't have anything large enough in my possession to remake the back panel. So we're going to do that. I got to go get some more clear so I can do this cabinet when it's ready. And so that is being taken care of. There was a little glue up we had to do on the front panel near the speaker opening. But what I wanted to do here was show you how they did this dial, this tuning for this radio. Is really kind of unique. When I first saw it, I thought, oh my God, look at that thing. I had to take all that apart. Well, it only came apart in three sections: the drum, the mount for the pan for the dial, and the tuner. This burning man right here, so to speak, it's got a couple of holes here that these two screws right here, it mounts to that. This entire assembly mounts up on the rubber gizzy thingies, grommets, to the chassis. And this drum fits right in there like a so. And of course that goes on the stem, the stem on the tuner. But what I really wanted to show you was this mechanism here that they use. You see that pin sticking out of the shaft right there? Well, I was taking this thing apart to clean it and everything, and this is a kind of like a half concentric shaft right here. It slips on this main shaft right here, and what this little pin does, it hits and stops at, now I guess at 180 degrees around from each other, and there's a stop there. And what that does is when it hits that stop, that turns this drum quicker. You hit that stop and you turn to where your portion of the dial you want to get to, since you're going almost 360 degrees. That's a lot of turning in there to get this thing to go around, to get that dial all the way around. So this pin hits the stop there, and that makes that thing go a lot faster. And then you come back, and all of that right there is fine tuning on the dial. It only moves that needle probably about 2 inches, maybe 2 inches, of that many. Yeah. And imagine that they designed that thing back in 1936. I mean, they were designing fools back then, man. They did a lot of stuff. So when I get this all back together and again, I'll demonstrate that to you. All right, We got the chassis refinished. Got the new grommets in there for the tuner. It's done in my usual titanium silver metallic, oil rubbed bronze metallic, and a clearing of poly on everything. So now we're going to attempt to get everything back in order. We're going to try to get up the courage to put the range switch back in, or the band switch, and the selectivity switch. I'll get the bottom end all tied in. Let's see if I can do this without yeah. We got the chassis all nice and smooth for all the stickers that's got to go back on it. We got a sticker on each side. I think we got 2 stickers on the back. A sticker over here, which is the small schematic, and this side over here, which is the small parts list. I was going to put them on the cabinet, but since others are doing it on the chassis, I am going to do it on the chassis. Let me, I don't know if I showed you the back, the underneath yet. Yeah, she's ready to be operated on and brought back to life. So I don't know if I mentioned in the last video about the off-on switch. This was the one that was over here when I got it. This pot is one I had, and it's rated the right value. So I stuck it in place of this one, and when I pull the when I pulled this one out of this spot, it was like a 1,000 ohm potentiometer with a tap. No, it was I forget what it was, what it is. I removed it and put this one, since it's the right value, and it had the switch but just wasn't used over in that position. I put it over here, and so this one here is going to come out and go in my stash for cataclysmic day. We got the, I don't know, let's see if I can do it without shadowing everything. We got the electrolytics back in, modified. Got a terminal strip in there for that one. Got the Y cap in there, and now it's going to be tongue-in-cheek. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be back. All right, I think we have it. I hope. We got our all back in together, everything tied back in, front, mid, rear. got all the coils back tied into there, all the police band coils tied into their respective spots, the trap back in and tied in. We got the selectivity switch back in and cleaned up. We got the antenna line. The only other thing I need to do is make a shorting link for these two terminals here. The safety cap is in and everything. The polarized power cord is wired in along with the fuse. And we're ready for a smoke test. We've got we got the let's see if I can get this up right without screwing myself or anything else up. There we go. I still yet to set the screw on that thing and get it tied in. Yeah, we're all set and ready to go. Oh yeah, I still got to get the little grid cap scoopy whooper right there on the tip of that thing, and get this locked down and put the cord back on it. We're ready to go. We might be able to get a test firing tonight if Doggy allows. I gotta go in and take care of him right now. Yeah, there he is, right on this time. Yeah, set my watch. Okay, so we'll be back, so stay tuned. Okay, we got the dial drum snuggled back up temporarily in a tentative spot where I think it might be. Got the belt back on it. Got the I-tube mounted up. This is the old I-tube. I'm going to check it out and see whether or not it's going to light up or not. There's just one issue with the startup for this evening, Monday evening. The speaker. I've got a speaker ordered off of eBay. An electromagnetic speaker, and it's a 6.5 inch, and I think that's what this one is. It's a 6.5 inch. That I believe will work in here. I'll have to swap plugs on it, and I believe it comes with a. With an audio trans already on it. It's a Silvertone also, but I think it's out of the console. I'm not sure. 4585 or whatever the heck it was. Firing this thing up tonight is on the back burner until I get that speaker in, which will probably be Wednesday, maybe, if I'm fortunate. But anyway, I've got the goats that I got to get polished up and cleaned, and I'm still doing the cabinet. So stay tuned. We'll have more.